Hello again, everybody. This is Dave from Blox News and Xclusive Collectibles, back for another box break. Today we're going to be opening one box of 1990 Topps Baseball Whack Packs. These packs obviously come with gum. We're going to get an idea of what comes out of these packs, what kind of stars we hit, as well as what they look like. So, hope you enjoy. Alright, we're about to open our first pack. These packs look in better condition than the box itself. And some notable cards out of this set are Frank Thomas and Ken Griffey Jr. first year cards, and the famous Frank Thomas no name could potentially be in these packs, though I don't hold my breath, but it'd be a nice pull to get. Alright, so here we go. We have Gary Templeton, Paul O'Neill, some good centering so far in these cards, some good condition as well. Shane Raleigh, Kevin Gross. As you can see that there's a little misprint here. Tony La Russa, Juan Samuel, Dave Henderson, Lenny Dykstra, promo card, Juan Agasto, Pat Combs, Tim Burke, Bob Nepper, Eric Yelding, Dwight Evans, Tom O'Malley, and finally out of this one, Barry Jones. Alright, we're moving on to pack 2. Nice 27-year-old gum. 28, 29, losing track of the years. Pretty old gum, don't recommend you eat it. And Robin Yount, Junior Felix, Ramon Martinez, Ernie Riles, Tony Fossas, Dave Schmidt, Tracy Jones, Larry Sheets, promo card, extra promo card, Eric Hetzel, Mel Stoudemire Jr., Chili Davis, Billy Hatcher, Jeff Ballard, American League All-Star, Jose Canseco, very nice card, Jack Dougherty, and Rich Thompson with a little gum stuck on the back. Alright, moving along. Got a nice gum stuck to the back. And here we go. We've got Jay Bell, Roger Craig, Bob Dernier, Harold Reynolds, Jack McKeon, Mark Eichhorn, Kevin Brown, Charlie O'Brien, 2 promo inserts, Deion Sanders, classic, All-Star Kevin Mitchell, Bill Kruger, Scott Bradley, Kevin Bass, Delino Shields, Nelson Santavina, and finally out of this one, All-Star Eric Davis. Alright, next up, Gumstain on Chuck Carey card. We got Jay Tibbs, Doc Gooden, Vance Law, Brent Smith, Craig McMurtry, Todd Benzinger, Spike Owen, Tony Pena, 2 promo inserts, checklist card, John Costello, Will the Thrill Clark, All-Star, Sandy Alomar, Don Paul, Stan Belinda, Rob Murphy, and Chuck Carey out of this one. Next up, we've got Rick Roden, Teddy Higuera, Doug Rader manager, Don Zimmer manager, Pedro Guerrero, Dave Magadan, Bob Melvin, Brady Anderson, nice promo insert, Calvin Schiraldi, Daryl Boston, Jay Booner, Jeff Husan, Cal Ripken once again, Luis Soho, Mark Williamson, and Jeff Musselman. Next up, people don't like opening a lot of these boxes because, you know, they were mass produced, but you can still get some really great looking cards, as evidenced by these boxes, as evidence as these packs right here. Greg Litton, Mike Jackson, Jeff LeBeouf, Scott Geraltz, Mark Thurmond, Randy Reddy, Phil Bradley, Manny Lee, promo insert, Mike Laverier, Nolan Ryan, almost a perfect 10 right there. Centering even looks good. Mookie Wilson, Kent Herbeck, Mike Jeffcoat, Mike Boddicker, Doug Jones, and finally out of this one, Nick Eseski. Moving along. I find it fun opening old packs because, you know what, there's still some gems to be found in these packs. You just gotta dig deep sometimes. Greg Brock, Chris James, Mike Pagliaro, Joe Morgan, Willie McGee, Barry Larkin, Bobby Witt, Bob Malacky, promo, Mark Davidson, future star Mark Gardner, Ron Oster, Steve Cersei, Carlos Quintana, Bill Duran, Jeff McGinnis, and a Ken Patterson with gum on the back. Looking for that Frank Thomas no name. That'd be an awesome pull. A couple Griffies would be nice too. Jim DeShays, Willie Randolph, Lloyd Mosby, Dick Schofield, Jack Howell, Tim Burstis, Vince Coleman, Devon White, 2 promo inserts, Ron Jones, Jose Uribe, Jim Clancy, Don Slaught, Pete O'Brien, Rafael Santana, Jose Rio, and finally Scott Sanderson with gum attached to the back. These are in pretty darn good condition, I gotta say, which is surprising considering a lot of the old cards are off center, so it's really rare to find some good ones, but found a pretty good box. Ricky Jordan, Chuck Finley, Bud Black, Todd Worrell, Dan Pasqua, Greg Mitten, rookie all-star Greg Briley, Joe Price, promo insert Mark Carrion, Luis Salazar, Earl Cunningham, draft pick, Ron Robinson, Ted Powell, Chet Lemon, Mark Davis all-star card, and Frank Viola with that gum on the back. Alright, looking for those hidden gems. Got promo card, Dave Dravecki, Steve Wilson, Candy Maldonado, Ken Williams, Rich Yett, Mike Eldreddy, Lonnie Smith, Joey Bell, Brian DuBois, Brian Meyer, Jeff Robinson, Julio Machado, Bucky Dent, John Wetland, Wally Backman, and Rich Monteleone with gum on the back. Alright. Get that gum away. Alright. Nelson Liriano, Frank Williams, John Moses, Brian Harvey, Joe Oliver, Darnell Coles, Denny Martinez, Frank Quisenberry, 2 promo inserts, Will Excessive, Tom McCarthy, Kelly Gruber, Paul Ossenbacher, Bill Long, Dave Smith, Al Leader, Danny Jansen, and Mackie Sasser with gum stain on the back. Promo, Benny Santiago, Clay Parker, Felix Furman, Neil Heaton, Barry Bonds, good card, excellent condition. Tom Kelly, manager card, Mike Witt, Kirk McCaskill, Dave Winfield, Eric Plunk, Checklist, Don Robinson, Kenny Rogers, Bob McClure, Rick Honeycutt, and Todd Stottlemyre out of that one. Alright, next up. We got Mike Flanagan, Deion James, Andre Dawson, Mike Gallego, Jeff Montgomery, Bruce Hurst, Claude Washington, Kirby Puckett, promo card, Mike Stanley, Pete Incaviglia, Nolan Ryan, another excellent condition insert card, Kurt Wilkerson, Bob Welch, Carney Lansford, Larry Walker, and John Farrell out of this one. Alright. Got Barry Bonds, a couple Nolan Ryans, Andre Dawson. Looking for a couple more big names. Promo card, Stan Javier, Von Hayes, Eddie Whitson, Junior Felix, Ramon Martinez, Ernie Riles, Tony Fossis, Dave Schmidt, 1989 record breaker, Vince Coleman, William Mazzali, Wade Boggs, Eric Hansen, Steve Carter, Otis Nixon, Rich Gredman, and Tom Glavine, unfortunately, with gum on the back. Very satisfying to get a decent looking box of cards from 90. Got Bill Wegman, Wally Joyner, Wallace Johnson, Sean Dunston, another Cubby, Jim Gatner, Brett Butler, Dave Steeb, Greg Gagne, 2 promo insert cards, Julio Franco All-Star, Sammy Sosa, good card, rookie year, Chip Hale, Craig Catterett, Tom Lampkin, Gary Wayne, Jeff Russell, and Gary Reedus with gum stain. Alright. Got a Sammy Sosa rookie out of here. Next up, Roberto Kelly, Bob Boone, Jeff Kunkel, Mike Lacrosse, Mike Shosha, Ken Hill, and there's the big boy all-star rookie card, Ken Griffey Jr. with Craig Worthington right behind him. 2 big cards. Oh, 1 really big card. The other one's pretty okay. Scott Terry, future star Todd Zeal, Mickey Weston, Juan Berenger, Dave Svem, Sean Hilligas, Jose DeJesus, and Dave Bergman out of this one. Alright, we got past the Griffey. We got the Griffey, the Sosa. Now all we got to do is find really the Frank Thomas, some more Nolan Ryans, and we'll be set. Dickie Thon, Joe Girardi, Johnny Ray, Gerald Perry, Marty Barrett, Tom Kerr, Ernie Witt, Mike Brumley, another 2 promo cards, Harold Baines, Rick Ruschel, Roberto Alomar, John Kruk, big dude, Kevin Apier, Steve Sachs, Carlton Fisk, All-Star, and Rex Hudler with gum on the back. Next up, hey, look at that, Nolan Ryan with gum. Terrible. Why they started putting on gum, you know, it's for the kids, but definitely doesn't help some cards long term. Hubie Brooks, Luis Quinones, Derek Lilliquist, Mike Schooler, Louis Polonia, Matt Noakes, Dennis Boyd, Wes Gardner, promos, John Smoltz, that's a good one. This should be his 3rd year card, I believe. Charlie Hayes, Mike Sharperson, Jody Reed, Mike Fetters, Steve Farr, and Dave Leeper out of that pack. Next up, alright, we've got Jim Corsi, Mike Heath, Mad Dog Greg Maddox, Gary Thurman, Dave Parker, Barry Lyons, Ken Daly, Bob Green, All-Star Rookie, promo cards, and our Nolan Ryan base card. It looks absolutely fantastic. Clint Zverev, Ken Patterson, Mike Lavalier, Randy Myers, Ozzie Smith, Mike Marshall, and Mike Jeffcoat with gum on the back. Alright. Got 3 or 4 Nolan Ryan so far. I got Jeff Brantley, Gene Nelson, Scott Scudder, Frank White, Joe Hesketh, Jamie Moyer, David Coney, Greg Swindle, promo, Frank Tanana, Bruce Benedict, Bob Kipper, Milt Thompson, Juan Neves, Mike Scott All-Star, John Franco, and Sean Abner with a whole bunch of gum on the back. Moving it right along, still on Frank Thomas watch. Promo, Dwayne Ward, Brian Downing, Mike Balicki, Rod Darling, Cecil Epsy, Mark Grace. Centering is a bit off on that one. Tom Foley, Mike McFarland, Checklist, Storm Davis, Howard Johnson, All-Star, Louis Meadows, Russ Nixon, David Wells, Ronald Harris, and finally Richard Dotson, along with some gum. We're a little bit more than halfway here. Gotta think about 14, 15. Alright, here we go. Eric Snow, Dave Stewart, Gary Sheffield, All-Star rookie card. Centering is a little bit heavy on the left-hand side, but still a good card to get. Bill Swift, Mike Moore, Mark Gubitska, Tony Armas, Alvin Davis, promo card. Another Sammy Sosa. This one centering is pretty good on that one. Chip Hale, future star Greg Vaughn, Marvel White, Ron Gant, Jeff Russell All-Star, Gary Redus, and Sparky Anderson manager card with gum on the back. Alright. Got Gary Sheffield, Ken Griffey Jr., a bunch of Nolan Ryans, a bunch of Cubbies, a couple Sammy Sosas, Jose Alvarez, Darryl Strawberry, first we've seen of him, Andres Thomas, Brian Holton, Andy Hawkins, Rance Monix, Mike Henneman, Ivan Calderon, promo card, Darren Jackson, Lance Johnson, Mitch Webster, Denny Walling, Ryan Sandberg All-Star, pretty good condition card too, Chris Spear, Kevin Hickey, and Julio Franco along with gum. Alright. Tim Lauder, Danny Glenn, Jose De Leon, Jim Eisenbrick, Walt Terrell, Ryan Sandberg base. Centering's a little off, but definitely another good card. Steve Lake, Geronimo Baroa, promo, Rafael Palmeiro, Jack Morris, Dante Bichette, Kevin Elster, Bobby Valentine, Jerry Roos, Mark Lemke, and Fred Lynn with gum on the back. Alright. See if we can get that Thomas. Two promo inserts. Andre Dawson. Alright, centering. Mike Gallego, Jeff Montgomery, Joe Bover, Dan Plesac, another Kirby Puckett. Centering is getting a little off. Stan Javier, Von Hayes, Tim Drummond, Tommy Helms manager card, Wally Whitehurst, Mike Fetters, Bobby Thompson, 1989 record breaker with Ricky Henderson, Kyle Abbott draft pick, and Mike Greenwell with some gum. Next up, Jay Howell, Ken Caminiti, Rob Deere, Bobby Bonilla, Terry Kennedy, Randy St. Clair, John Smiley, Gus Polidor, promo cards, Darrell Evans, Cal Daniels, Rafael Ramirez, Kurt Young, Mark Portugal, Dennis Cook, Mike Wickander, and Luis Riviera with gum on the back. Clicking away now. We've got about 10 to 12 left. Got Paul Molitor, Lance Parrish, Randy McCammett, Dale Murphy, George Bell. Starting to see some players we haven't seen before. Joey Bell, Benny Santiago, Clay Parker, promo insert, Wade Boggs All-Star, Jerome Walton All-Star Rookie, Don Ace, Dale Svem, Checklist, Todd Froworth, Lloyd McClendon, and finally Julio Franco with gum. Alright. Still haven't seen a Thomas though. Knowing my luck, it'll be the one with the gum stuck on the back. Rick Leach, Kevin Mitchell, Lou Whitaker, Tom Kelly manager card, Mike Witt, Doug Drabeck, Will the Thrill Clark base card, Deion James, promo, Rick Rona, Terry Leach, Tony Gwynn All-Star, Ken Griffey Sr., Dave Martinez, Carlton Fisk All-Star, Rex Hudler, and Record Breaker. I believe that's Cal Ripken with nice gum stain on the back. The stack keeps getting smaller and smaller. Chances of Thomas going farther and farther away. We got Chris Sabo, Randy Johnson, good card. Brian Fisher, Steve Frey, Carlos Martinez, All-Star Rookie, Cito Gaston, Don August, Pat Borders, promo, Frank Robinson manager card, Paul Ossenmacher, Bill Long, Dave Smith, Al Leader, Jim Leyland, Scott Bales, and Darren Jackson with gum on the back. Alright. Next up, we've got Craig Lefferts, Larry Sheets, Ricky Jordan, Chuck Finley, Bud Black, Todd Worrell, Dan Pasqua, Greg Minton, promo, Tom Thendelhorn, Greg Larkin, Turn Back the Clock with Johnny Bench, Fred Marnique, Dave Rigetti, Greg Harris, Mario Diaz, and Jack Clark with gum on it. Alright, we've got 6 left. This is number 6. We've got Greg Bailey. We've got Greg Briley, Joe Price, Dave Dravecki, Steve Wilson, Candy Maldonado, Ken Williams, Jeff King, Alan Trammell, promo inserts, 2 of them, Turn Back the Clock with Sandy Koufax, Tim Leary, Mike Rosler, Robin Ventura, Rick Lucan, Tom Pagnazzi, Marty Clary, and Tyler Houston draft pick with gum. Alright, we're almost on the final countdown. Play the music, but you know, YouTube doesn't like that. We've got Greg Olson, Randy Milligan, Ken Oberfell, Gino Petrali, Dennis Lamp, John Cerruti, Mickey Hatcher, Joe Carter. I think the first one we've seen of him. Promo inserts, Steve Balboni, Mark McGuire. A little centering a little off, but good card. Zane Smith, Greg Matthews, Bip Roberts, Ray Searage, the Rocket, Roger Clemens, centering a little off on the left, and Glenn Davis with gum. Next up, we've got Terry Poole, Tommy Lasorda, manager, Jeff Reardon, Rob Dibble, Junior Ortiz, Jeff Ballard, Rick Sutcliffe, good card, Billy Ripken, promo inserts, Hensley Mullins, Pascual Perez, Bob Ojeda, Roger Salkfeld, Jim Gott, Kevin Reynolds, Rob Ritchie, and Lenny Harris with gum on the back. All right, final three. No sign of Thomas. There we go. Dave Johnson, manager. Gary Pettis, Ron Karkovic, Andre Galerga, Gary Gaetti, Rolando Rumes, Eric Davis, Jeff Robinson, promo cards, Dave Clark, Keith Hernandez, Hal Morris, Kelly Mann, Bob Rogers, Steve Lyons, Glenn Wilson, and Carmelo Martinez. And second to last pack, we've got Mike Fitzgerald, Todd Burns, Dave Anderson, Oddibe McDowell, Tom Bernansky, Howard Johnson, Ron Kittle, George Brett, centering's a little off, 2 promo inserts, Tommy Gregg, Howard Johnson All-Star, Louis Meadows, Russ Nixon, Corey Snyder, Jeff Pico, Checklist, and George Canal with gum on the back. And our final pack out of our 1990 Topps baseball box. All right, Pat Sheridan, Bo Jackson, centering's a little off, but great card to get. Tom Wallace, Joey Meyer, Mike Scott, Pete Smith, Ken Howell, Glenn Braggs, some promo insert, Lance Johnson, Mitch Webster, Craig Cooter, Ryan Sandberg, centering's better on this one, Chris Spear, Kevin Hickey, and Julio Franco, along with a checklist with gum on the back. So there you have it, 1990 Topps Baseball Wax Box Break. We've got a lot of great cards. We didn't get a single Frank Thomas, but we got some Sammy Sosa, Ken Griffey Jr., a bunch of good-looking cards with great centering. So definitely worth a set worth checking out. So for more great videos, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching our video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Click the subscribe button for more videos. Listen and download us on SoundCloud. Visit our site at bloxnews.net and xclusivecollectibles.com for articles, news, collectibles, and help with your website, marketing, and SEO needs. Email us at info@bloxcoinnews.com to learn more.